Alright, in this one we've got my personal best time for level 3. I've learned a few things while grinding this level, so I thought I'd do a voiceover and share what those are. First is that this whole first section until you blow up the lightning tower is on a cycle that starts at the beginning of the level. I wasn't sure if the cycle started when you load in the lightning tower or when the room that it's in loads in, but it is just a cycle that starts at the beginning of the level. And as long as you get these 4 secondary towers blown up before 34 seconds, I think it is, then you'll make the cycle. So you don't have to rush through this first part of the level too much. The hardest part of this level, I think, is getting past some Raz 2s in these tight hallways. So this one I like to try and blow up, but sometimes it moves to one side of the hallway or the other, and you can react and get around it. In that last hallway, I was firing some lasers to lure these robots to the inside part of this tight hallway. Here's another Raz 2. If you open the door while you're at the bottom left of that doorway, it'll like start going towards you, and then you can go in the top right part of the doorway and get past him that way, hopefully. Backtracking through that hallway is a little bit inconsistent where the different robots are, but it's somewhat reactable if you're paying attention. So I used to grab that frag missile, but since you can get 2 of them in the first room, since it's on a cycle, so you don't have to make a beeline for the doorway out of the first room. We have plenty of frag missiles for the last part of the level. Picking up 4 homing missiles on the way. If I had higher shields here, I would dip into the lava to lower my shields for the death warp or the death abuse later in the level. 4 homing missiles. It takes 3 homing missiles to kill the thief, but sometimes he does a little dodge, so I like to have a 4th one for safety. 1, 2, 3. And then he starts this like give up animation, and you can kill him with 1 laser and skip his death animation because you overlaid different animations, the give up animation and the death animation. Alright, right after you hit this switch, you can do a cutscene skip, and it skips the super thief's whole intro cutscene, and you can respawn during it. Pick up the frag missiles for another death abuse, and I learned that the super thief's intro animation starts playing when he aggroes. So if you're firing your lasers when you enter the room, he'll aggro sooner, and then the intro animation will end sooner. There were several runs where I didn't know why one was faster than the other, and it ended up being because I happened to be firing lasers as I entered the room and aggroing the super thief earlier. So yeah, that's level 3. Level 4 coming soon.